Hello, I've just made an Instagram post about this, so I thought I'd make a quick YouTube video on why I like to follow pro athletes and amateur athletes like in the bodybuilding world. So I am an amateur fit model. I used to be a bikini girl, amateur, and I just am addicted to social media, and I love connecting with other fit models and other bikini girls, other bodybuilders, and following their journey. But I think it is really important to follow a mixture of pros and amateurs, and there's pros and cons to both. So pro athletes, I think it's really good because you can see like insight into like top elite athletes' life, like the dedication and discipline. I'm not saying that amateurs aren't dedicated and disciplined, but you see exactly what it takes to be at like the top of the game. So you can have like really useful insights to like their nutrition, their training, their mindset. Like obviously to be top of the game, your mindset has got to be like perfect. So I think it's really good to follow pros. And my favorite pros to follow, like people that make a lot of YouTube and Instagram content, I like Laura Lee, Ashley Coltwasser, Phoebe Hagen, Kerry Sexton, and then you've got B Shea Fit, Brittany Shea. She's a fit model. She does loads of content. There's a pro fit model called Charlie. I don't know her last name. It's like Lilligan. She's from Australia. She does loads of content. She's amazing, and she does a lot on mindset, and I just love following them and their journeys. There's Liz Hunter. She does a lot for fit model as well. It's just really cool to see like the top level athletes. You get a lot of insight into like industry insight. You also get to see what the judges are rewarding at top level and what these top level athletes, like what their feedback is, because they've obviously made it to pro, but the thing with bodybuilding is you can still always improve in certain areas. Also, it's good to see their posing because their posing is literally flawless most of the time. So I just find it like 100% true inspiration and motivation. But there does come some negatives with following pros. So the obvious one is you compare yourself to these pro level athletes. I always say it's good to use them as inspiration, but obviously you need to take into account your own journey. And I'm just an amateur fit model. I'm not going to look the same as a top level elite Olympian that dedicates their whole entire life universe to bodybuilding. Genetics play a part as well. And also I'm a natural athlete, so I like to follow other amateurs because there's probably a higher chance that they might be natural as well compared to pros, which are obviously a lot of them will be taking assistance or would have done in the past to get to where they are. You also have to take into account, like when I watch Laura Lee's training, I absolutely love picking up tips and tricks from her, but at the end of the day she's already built the muscle she needs for bikini, and most amateurs, your feedback, especially if you're in the bikini category, will always be you need more muscle. So Laura Lee and Ashley and Phoebe, they have got the muscle they need, so their training is very specific to them and it's not really going to apply. It's good, like I pick up loads of tips and tricks from them, and like technique is really good, like form technique, especially Phoebe because she's training with Fit Body Fusion, and they've got like a girl called, I think she's called Alison, who like goes through all the form and technique, and like I pick up loads of good like tips and technique from following the pros. And with the pros, you know that it's going to be like correct compared to maybe an amateur, but also they've already got the muscles. So like sometimes Laura Lee's workout, I feel like it wouldn't benefit me as much because I'm needing to grow my glutes, not just like maintain and get a pump of what I've got, if that makes sense. Also with the pros, I feel like because they have to hold themselves to a higher standard, it's not always like this, because Phoebe Hagen obviously spoke about her like burnout and things like that. But I do feel like they have to hold themselves to a certain standard and can't always speak about like the bad days and negativity and stuff like that as much as what an amateur can. So I like following amateurs because they're kind of more relatable to me in a lot of ways. And also I've got more chance of like meeting them backstage. We are on a similar journey, so we can talk about like what we're doing because it's a similar journey. And you can become friends with them. It's good to watch good level amateurs as well. So my posing girl, Mel Wilk Fit, she is a very, very, very good fit model. She will definitely turn pro this season. I bet my life on it. And So it's good to like, I follow amateurs that are like the same level as me, but amateurs that are about to turn pro, because it's good to see like their progression in their journey as well, if that makes sense. And that's like true inspiration as well. There's also a girl called Marta who's a bikini girl. She's been on the scene for a long time, and I think she will definitely turn pro. You've got like Georgia as well. She's a bikini girl in the UK. She deserves to turn pro next time. I think she's like called it a day on this season, but next time I think she'll definitely go pro. You've got a girl called Shelby. She's a wellness athlete, and so it's good to like see the people on the cusp of turning pro as well. It makes you feel like, oh, this is achievable. But yeah, so that's why I follow a mixture. The pros for like the true inspiration and motivation, and the amateurs for more like a relatable level, if that makes sense. So that was what I was talking about on Instagram today. I hope you have a nice day. It's nice and sunny here. And drop below who your favourite pros and amateurs are to follow, because I'd like to follow more.